At Blackdown, we invest heavily into glasshouse and protected growing to reduce the need of our reliance on imported produce. Whenever we build a glasshouse, we always consider the environment. We create wildlife havens for insects, we create natural reservoirs for better water management, we plant trees to provide for birds and create a natural habitat around the glasshouses. All our Lempack products are packed in recyclable packaging. We use reusable crates for distribution of our produce, and we recycle all of our waste to minimise the impact on the environment. Further to this, we are constantly researching more sustainable methods for our crop production, like our glasshouses and electric vehicles to replace traditional agricultural machinery.
We've invested heavily in glasshouses here at Blackdown because we find it a secure environment to grow the crops in, where we reduce our use of insecticides and fungicides, and where we can control the environment to get the maximum yield we can for our crops. So the shoulder months are very critical in a greenhouse. That's the spring and the autumn, and the spring being a very good time of year for us in the greenhouses, where the crops were drilled probably Christmas time into the new year. They sit there, and then as soon as the sun comes out in the early spring, they're away. This means we can give you great UK crops grown in UK soil in our greenhouses 12 months of the year. And also in the summer, we can harvest on average about every 24 days. Since the pandemic, we've seen a massive shift in the use of herbs, giving us a great opportunity with our greenhouses to experiment with different kinds of herbs, how they grow, their life cycles, and how they perform under glass, and this has been very interesting for us. What we found out with doing these trials with herbs is that they love the greenhouse environment where it's controlled, where we can give it the right amount of water, where we can give it the right amount of nutrients for that crop to grow perfectly in perfect conditions. One of the most successful herbs that we've found to grow in a greenhouse is dill. We are now still experimenting with it, but we're growing about 600 kilos of dill a week. Coriander is another great herb that we've grown for many years, but we love growing this crop, and we grow between 5 and 6 tonne a week. We love growing in greenhouses, and they're great places to work, but one of the challenges we have is that we can't buy machinery off the shelf to run these greenhouses. So what we have to do is we have to build our own. So we've innovated over the years of building machines from seeding up to harvesting, where we can get the crop out perfect.